Okay, we should be live. I'm just coming in right now. I'm starting to stream right now because at this moment in time, we just got something major. Hooey! Okay, a lot to talk about. I'm gonna go and change the title because it is about Meredith. Why do I keep thinking Meredith? I don't know. Get to I need to first get to the other accounts, and I'll be Gucci. Anyway, how's you guys' day been? Well, eventually, if you can. Did someone say no sleep today? I mean, no. Anyway, welcome to the stream, Autumn. I wanted to go to Discord. Okay. If you haven't checked on Discord, some stuff has been popping. I actually want to put it in here. Hey, Autumn. Wait, what the heck did I name that? Huh. Interesting. You guys are facing each other in fates. Pretty dope. Is it new? Yes, it's new. Okay. Okay, I did what I need to do for this, not Discord. We're gonna try, and I don't want to do anything with Nightbot. Come on. Exit that out. I want to keep that open. Oh, okay, Nightbot. Anyway, is Ophelia scary? I bet. If there's noises in the background, that's probably Discord. Yeah, that's Discord. Okay, music is now playing. That's what I wanted, for sure. That is what I wanted for sure. Let's change. Let's go to here. This is not the screen I wanted. Come on, FEH Japan Twitter. I'm gonna move this over here. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. You see when you get back, Autumn. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're not gonna translate now? Well, anyway. Hello. I wanted to do this as quick as I can because we just got hit with a new limited characters that maybe be a collab, or if I'm wrong in that, which I'm probably am, it's probably gonna be for the New Year's, just because it looks like to be balloons, festive kind of look. But I don't know why it's not allowing me to translate. There we go. Yes. Translate. Okay. I don't know if that's true, if the purchase is the correct term, but I have purchased the latest information. I will inform you secretly. From 12/31/16/0, Superhero Mester appears to appear. I'm worried who you are. Login bonuses of mirroring the appearance of Superhero seems to start at the same time, so please look forward to it. What? Like, when you translate it, I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, what? There's like a, what? Anyway, and that is not all we're here for today. We're also here because of Meredith. Yeah, pretty much her. I'm probably gonna be doing extra things while we wait for the banner cut to come out. I'm trying to see what's up. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna let you see anything. I probably should. Yeah, no. No one saw anything. Anyway. Probably should move down to the other side. Just a sec, guys. You're taking your sweet time, game. Sweet time, not game, but computer. Okay, I don't think there's anything else to need to worry about. There we go. There we go. So, I guess we would talk about it. As well as us waiting for the Meredith stream. Okay. Waiting for everything to load. I love how you're taking your sweet time, computer. Okay. funny that we literally, both me and it seems like Nim are live streaming at the same time. Hey, welcome back. So, for all of you guys that are, of course, just joining, this is actually earlier than I wanted to be, but we got some interesting info that just recently came out. This is the Fire Emblem Japan version, so if everything doesn't look to be correct in language parameters, it's probably because it's Japanese that was translated. So it's hard to say which is which. I don't know the keywords of what. But it seems like it's gonna be New Year's related. It's actually starting on the 31st, which means this is possibly a New Year's banner. Now, what does this actually fully mean? I'm probably not gonna be spending my orbs on the upcoming Legendary banner. Like, this in itself is like, no, I'm not. I'm gonna try my luck on it, and if I don't, then I don't get anything. But it's hard to say how they're gonna do it. It just came out, like, literally 40 minutes ago. So, we'll see. Speculation. I can already say, by the looks of things, this may very well be Takumi. That is for sure. My sneaking suspicion, this is... my guess, it may be Setsuna. But this could be full-on Fates only. Don't know. This is literally in not 2 days, about 4-ish. So we have some time before it gets to it. Oh, thank you, computer. I'm trying to deal, like, with lots of things. Like, I'm now trying to change the title, because it's like, uh-oh. It's like, I meant for Meredith, but Seasonal Taku? Huh? Yeah, it's a possibility, by the looks of it. And my computer is not liking it one bit that I'm doing this. Okay. Yes, I know. But you could actually work a little bit better or faster, computer. I know you can. I actually want to pause the video because I don't want to lag it too much. But it's gonna either be interesting or, well, to be honest, we don't know anything. So predictions, it could possibly be Takumi and Setsuna, or it could be Takumi's son. I can't remember his name. But it seems like it's probably gonna be Fates. My guess, it's gonna be the New Year's Eve. Or New Year's characters. Just because it's literally gonna be the day before New Year's. Come on, computer. I know. I just all of a sudden streamed on you. Come on, computer. Come on, you can work it. Anyway, there's nothing really else much. I guess there's the comic, if you're so interested. But it's probably on the main Fire Emblem Twitter now, I'm guessing. me. Okay, I decided to make sure I change it both for the Twitter, both, just so we can get it done. We may end up doing some possible SAO farming while we wait for, whatever our face name. Can't think of it at the moment. But, we'll see. The new banner, it's hard to tell from this picture. Like, it does look like Takumi, and it would make sense if people thought it was gonna be Yoshiden. And I know that another YouTuber is on. We're gonna look at normal Fire Emblem Heroes Twitter. That's probably too many to abuse. Probably misspelled, but no problem. We'll see. I don't need to translate now. Thank you, Google. Google's nice, but sometimes it asks too much. Well, let's see. Nope, just pretty much that. So far, by the looks, it's not on the normal Twitter just yet, but of course, it's on the Japan. There's really nothing much to say, it's just that we can pretty much, like, theorize on it. I mean, what do you guys think are gonna be? Looks like for sure Takumi. We haven't had Takumi yet. And then, of course, I mean, we can get a same character again. I felt like Setsuna was gonna be in the Halloween, but of course it didn't happen, so this could very well be Setsuna, or my other prediction would be Hinoka. And all characters will be technically based around Hoshido. Now, then again, that may not be just the case. It could be not Hoshido. And this is just to confuse people. We don't know. What's interesting, I might as well zoom in a little. I'm trying to focus on, there you go. It basically says, I purchased the latest information, which I think is gathered recent information. Well, that's full on Japanese, that's not what I wanted to do. But I think that what's happening here is that Faye, the owl, of course, got recent information. Basically, I will inform you secretly that from the 31st of this month at 16, which is probably 1 a.m., 2 a.m., that these characters, these super characters, or superhero characters will appear. Now, I'm not too sure what superhero Mr. is, but I'm guessing it's whatever these characters' names are. And they're set to appear on the 31st, which is literally one day before, it's basically New Year's Eve. I don't know how long this band's gonna last. It could last only 2 days. That could happen. We don't know. And I am worried about who you are. Now, what's interesting about this line of text is that superhero Mr. appears to appear. And it says, I am worried about who you are. Like, happy song. And I'm not too sure what that means. But, of course, it could be someone they're talking about. Like, Face talking to you about someone that's set to appear. We don't know. And it basically also says login bonus commemorating the appearance of superhero, which I don't know if that's actually the name of the banner or by the characters. It's supposed to start at the same time, which doesn't make any sense because it says it seems to start at, but So, like, what? Though we don't know how long it's gonna be either. It's like one of those things that's like, do you want to risk it? It's with the translation, it doesn't help. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's like all over the place of whoever superhero, which I don't know if it's talking about the characters in the banner. So far, we don't have an actual translation yet, so we're basically going off this. I bet you it's probably gonna be happening. I don't know when. I kind of wonder what Nim's thinking right now. I know for probably Nim's peeps, they probably got a lot more info or workaround, I'm betting. But no problemo. The following 3, I'm kind of curious, where are they following? If it loads. So far, if you guys are wondering, this is what I have to deal with. If this were to be above 144p, it will literally lag the stream. Anyway, that's Nightbot. Fun fact. Oh, it's Fire Emblem Japan, Nintendo, and Cypher. Okay. Okay, translates. Page has been translated. Thank you. So I'm gonna save like 20 orbs for the New Year banner, but the rest are being dumped into the banner. If we do get whatever her name is, I did post as like the title of the stream, but I can't exactly remember the name. But if we don't get it for free, then for sure I'm gonna be summoning from that banner. But if we are gonna get the character for free, I don't know what the heck you're doing, Google, but I'm pretty much sure that I'm going to be summoning from this banner, unless again we don't get Meredith. It's not Meredith. It's Maria. Guunthra. That's what it is. Guunthra. The translation calls them superhero MR. Yeah, we'll have to see what it actually is. I think there's certain codes, I'm not too sure which, that it's supposed to be what's correct. What the heck? What do you? Come on, Google. Come on. No, let's refresh it. I don't think there's anything left. It's just that basically this ends. How long do we have until it comes out? I think it's. Looking at it, we have about 2 hours before it comes out or more. So I don't know. We may just do background music. We'll see. I might as well try and do SAOMD while we're at it. I don't know. Oh, Discord. Just have to make sure that it doesn't. it's not lagging, and I just had to keep looking. I'm gonna see again if it's translated on Fire Emblem Heroes, because if it is, then we'll actually get the full, correct, actual translated stuff. Since they're special heroes, I'm selecting an Archer Flyer. It's a boss ability, we'll have to see. Great. It's not here yet, so we'll have to see. Okay, while we're at it, while we wait for FE Heroes normal trigger to go through, or to actually have something, I feel like having a Archer Flyer would literally be used in all of them, and would basically be like a counter to other Flyer teams. I want to go to here just so we can set it up. Hello. I love when the new combination comes out, but of course it's always seasonal. Yeah. We'll have to see what they do. Did the source? Okay, we're trying to get gameplay up while we wait for it to come out on No More Fire Emblem Twitter, so we can actually get the full translation. But just to show it to you guys again, it's basically something with Takumi or Hoshido for New Year's Eve. So we'll have to see. I know, and yes, if you're wondering, it could be, yes, it can be translated, and we already done it before, but you know, it's not wanting to stay. There you go. Thank you. So we don't know for sure. It's something to do with a superhero, so we'll see. And it doesn't seem like it's appeared yet for normal FEH. Let's see. Nope. Tweets and replies. While that's loading. Come on, why are you not working, my dude? Oh, there it is. It's just taking forever. Oh, what? Okay, it's kind of glitching right now, and I don't like it. Start now, yes, I want to get started. Okay. There we go. So we're probably gonna play a little bit of SAO while we wait for it to officially come out. Let's go to full screen. So far, with tweets and replies, nothing full yet. Kinda hoping that they got it pretty down tight, but you know. Juice this late. Don't think it's worth. Just again, it is translated and it's here. It's on the Japan version. It's not properly translated. Being I purchased the last information, and then it's basically starting on the 12th, 31st. So it's probably gonna be a New Year's banner at the normal times. Superhero Mister appears to appear, and login bonus commemoration. The appearance of a superhero seems to be the same time as look forward to. All over the place. This banner probably gonna be called Superhero or something along the lines of that. Now it's possibility it's gonna be Hoshinen characters by the looks of it, because it looks like Takumi's here, and with how they usually do with track records, it's probably gonna be a full-on only certain game characters. Like since we got Awakening from the last limited characters being the Christmas characters who went as Envoy, we're probably just going to be only getting Fates. Now, on which side by this is probably going to be Hoshida. That's the only speculation so far. We're still waiting on the, of course, actual English translation full on. So, we're going to switch back to some SAO. There we go. It's a little behind. I don't like that. Okay, I'm gonna... There you go. It should be... Perfect. And yes, I just realized that this is here. Let's change that. Come on, come on, come on, media source. Okay, that looks weird. Don't worry about it. Fix this before I fix the... That's not what I wanted. For... Yeah. Let's actually move that, because I don't need that. Yes. Thank you. And let's get the media source back, because it's deciding to be a little bit of a nuisance. Sorry for the technical difficulties. This happens not all the time, but it does. Okay, there we go. Let's check. Is it here yet? Not yet. I don't know how long it takes. 1.9.9 mega update and FH animation starts soon. Ooh, okay. We might as well go into Fire Emblem Heroes right now. Oh, okay. Start download. Even with the stream, it's download's pretty darn great. Gucciness. You know what? I was kind of thinking about doing SAO, but I think SAO can take a break. Might as well do some auto farming for Fire Emblem Heroes. Might as well. And let's see if it's here. The longest amount of time before anything comes out. And trust me, I'm gonna start doing this from now on. That's my goal. I don't want to do that. It's FB. Twitter, come on. So yeah, we'll try. We'll try. And do note that also Nim is, of course, streaming too. So is that problem as well. I mean, it's not much of a problem. It's just that now there's gonna be literally 2 options for people, and so it's gonna be interesting. Let's just say that. Okay, it's not yet here. Not translation, no. Well, hopefully that of mine's not here yet. I mean, the game just updated. Anyway, just to repeat, this is so far the only thing we've got at this point in time. Basically, more info about the new upcoming New Year's Eve banner, and probably gonna deal with Hoshiden. That's the speculation going on right now. Again, Takumi, possibility. I mean, it's hard to say who this character is gonna be. I'm guessing with this right here, it's gonna be a female, like a dress. Like, it seems like it's gonna be a dress. And it's a possibility, because there's the hair right here. I mean, thinking about it, who has long hair? Like, I'm not thinking about it. Like, this... I don't know. Like, I feel like this would be Ophelia. Like, that's my guess. But I don't know. This, I can only say could be Takumi, but it could be someone else entirely too. But the hair and the tail pin... It's probably good evidence that it is. Like I said, literally nothing. And it's good measure. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go back to some Fire Emblem content. It's a little behind. Okay. I wonder what is the last, like, the theme name for that one? I wonder. Let's see here. Let's change up the music a little bit. That one. It may be about an hour or so. We're probably gonna get the info. I mean, it is 10. It is 10. It's interesting to see what the AI decides to do in these situations. You would think that the AI would decide to heal, but no. It decides to attack. Hey, welcome to the stream, Nintendo fanboy. If you haven't been catching up what's been poppin', lockin', there is, of course, the New Year's Eve banner. Or supposedly, since it is starting on the 31st. We don't know fully what it is because the translation is kind of wacko. But we're soon gonna get the English translation on the normal FEH Twitter. And there's also the data mine, because FEH just got the update, or the download, technically, in-game download, for, why can't I think of her name? Guunthra. I keep saying Meredith for some weird reason. It's like, no, it's not Meredith. She doesn't start with a B and an M. Just M. But, of course, we're just chilling, raiding, and seeing what the AI decides. Is Desperation 3 Amelia good? Because I've been thinking of a set. I mean, the thing about Amelia is she fast enough to double, to use Desperation? And does she have enough attack to kill, to use Desperation effectively? Because you go with Fury and Desperation, she just needs to be plus speed. If she's plus speed, she gets to, I think, 38, and then with Fury gets to 41, and then armor buffs gets to 47. So 47, I could say, does double a lot of units. So I would probably, if you're going for plus speed, you could use Desperation. You probably would use Fury with it, just so that you can get to Desperation mode a little bit quicker. And so, yet again, I'm just saying that this is important. Talking about it. Yes, we're getting something for New Year's Eve. We just haven't gotten any more info. Just for everyone that is, of course, joining in. Anyway, so what I would say is go for plus speed Amelia, and then use Fury with Desperation. And then everything else is technically up to you. But that's the only reason why I would use Desperation. Fury works well with it. And if you know you're gonna double, and if Desperation does, in a sense, help you. Okay. Vital. Really, there's nothing really much to talk about, except it's coming. The info's coming too. I just don't know when it's gonna be. So, like I said, I'm gonna keep track of when it's coming, and then when it does, we'll be talking about it. Like, the only major details will probably be the next characters: Azura, Camilla, Corrin, and Takumi for the New Year banner. Where are you finding this? I mean, I don't see Camilla or Azura or Corrin being those characters. I mean, Takumi makes sense. Male Corrin? What? The what? No. Male corn? I mean, unless there's an actual reliable source, and I don't know about data mine stuff because I don't know when it updates per se. We'll check real quick. Though I don't think this is male corn. I don't think so. That's retreat. That's, I think, replies. That's... I don't really know how to go through Twitter, so we'll see. I don't see it. Yeah, I mean, I don't see this being male corn because this person has female hair. Like, I feel like this is... I forgot what her name is. I just want to just do it real quick. Fire Emblem Fates First King Chi Knights. I think that's how you spell it. I can't remember her name, but I have a strange suspicion. Images. I don't want to know. What's her name? What's her name? I need to jog my memory. Rena! I think it's gonna be Rena. I have a strong suspicion it's gonna be Rena. Though, it would make sense with her hair could be in that design. It would be technically a Kinchi Knight. It will probably be the first one, but I don't think so. Like, the other reason why I'd say it wouldn't possibly be that. That was the wrong one. I don't know, like, the hair, like, how it's done, it doesn't make sense for it being a male. I feel like it's probably gonna be a female. But with this fate here, kind of seems to be like a dress. Like something like as a hood, almost. Kind of like the Kinchi Knight, like how Reina has. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm gonna save that one. Don't speak her name to the channel. But yeah, that's what I think. Or somehow, kind of seems to be. Like, it'd be interesting to get a Kinchi Knight in the game. Being that it's Fire Emblem, it would boost more Fire Emblem users. Now, I don't know how well it would go with how the meta is at this moment in time, but we'll see. Not Reina? I mean, it's to be honest, we don't know who it is. I have this strange suspicion, but you can't really tell because it's all, of course, black and white. You can only tell by the hair color and the posture. I would have to see what other people think, and I could possibly base my ideas off that a little bit. But this hair is important to note. Don't forget this hair. I could see why you would say Azura. I have no idea what this is going to show up, but we'll see. I mean, I get what you're saying, because it looks like there's some kind of knob at the end here, and I could see why you would say that. Hey, I'm just guessing here. Like, it may not be Reina. Like, I don't know how much fanboys are for Azura. I mean, this doesn't really help a lot. But, I want to look at this one. This one, please. This one. Come on. Come on. I mean, if you notice this. I mean, it could be Azura. Like, I can see what you're saying. This could be flipping over here, like her hairpiece, and then this could be that knob I'm talking about, right through here, and it does go into a kind of a curve. I mean, true. I mean, it could be, Shigure. But that wouldn't make any sense. I could see why you would say Azura. This could be the headpiece. She looks like she might be looking down. That could be her hair. That's going all over the place. But from everything else, it's hard to say. It's hard to say right now, but I think it could be Azura. Just by how the hair looks. I went from like Reina into Azura. Though we haven't gotten Reina yet. And neither are a lot of characters, to be honest. And so far, nothing yet. Yeah, so far, just nothing yet. I kinda want to refresh it, just to see if there's anything added in. Azura can be a Pegasus Knight, yeah, I know. I accidentally thought she could fly and sing in my first Fates playthrough, so... that makes sense why you'd be confused. But I think it could be Azura. I mean, looking at this version, it's different colors, but still has the same design. Our first flying dancer? I don't know. I don't know if they would go that far. Maybe it'd be good for Flyer Emblem. I mean, would it be nice to keep getting dancers or keep getting Azura? I mean, this will technically be our second one. True, but the thing to think about, Nintendo fanboy, or yeah, I'll just call you that, is I don't know if he's gonna be a Lance. Like, he can still be an archer. And that's the thing about Kinshi Knights, is it can be different. It can be changed. I mean, the problem with him making a Kinshi Knight and giving him a lance is there's a potential chance for him to be an archer. And they would miss it. And I don't know if they want to go that far yet. We'll have to see. It could be interesting. And maybe this time they won't fudge up. Let's go to some juicy Fire Emblem Heroes gameplay. And this is Auto Battle, just FYI. When you're thinking of FEH seasonal units, think of the reclasses and promotions. I mean, true. I mean, there's Conquest version of Azura, but we got Shigure, a dancer, Inigo, a dancer, and then every name has a dancer, but she didn't promote. It was just like a different version of the same thing. The four will likely be Ryoma and Honoka, honestly. Sakura got seasonal treatment 2 months ago, so true. Yeah, both of those, Honoka and Ryoma, haven't really gotten the treatment yet, so it would make sense if those two got it. But Azura again? Like, I don't like the idea of Azura getting it again. I mean, it's the same thing as Chrom and... okay, I'm trying to think. Out of all the Winter's Envoy, Chrom's the only one that got it again. But it's... I feel like the Chrom got a second one just because of the halfway point and Lucina. Yeah, true. Mailcorn hasn't either, so in the end, we'll have to see what they decide to do. Okay. And funny enough, I only got this because of Camo. Camo was like, oh, hey, this. And it's like, oh. Or it could be Ninian and Takumi, but maybe with a weapon we don't like. Possibility. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell just by... I mean, it could very well be Azura. Because I could see how it could be. I feel like if it is, it's gonna probably be her singing. It kind of reminds me of Shigure, almost. Where she be looking down on the book and her hands are like out, kind of like Shigure's is. Because she looks like she'd be like looking downwards or to the side in the picture, if that's gonna be Azura. But we don't know if they're looking straight, down, sideways. It's hard to tell. Oh, and we're looking at this, just by the way. While the seasonal heroes are already in game, the Hammers might get their stats too. I mean, I don't know if that's true yet, if they are in game. If they are in the game, holy heck. Holy heck. Okay, that would be interesting. Can I ask you guys something? Do you guys know where the Discord is for the data miners? Like, full on, I would love to actually get some data mined info. Come on, come on, come on, come on, phone. It's not wanting to show up gameplay. Oh, the stream has not stopped, you silly. Why do you keep saying it's Shigure? Now, I'm not saying it's Shigure, but it looks like Shigure. Like, I'm saying it as like a compare it, but I'm not saying it is Shigure. I'm saying it's probably Azura. But by the look of it, it looks like she's Shigure in the same posture. Because I only say that because of her headpiece. You know how let's go to Shigure, because I just want to like compare the two. I'm not saying it's Shigure. Don't think I am. I want you guys to compare this angle to this. Compare this angle to this. That's what I'm saying. It looks like Azura's looking at something. Olivia got dagger because of assassin. Yeah, Olivia already got it. Class Indigo, Henry mage. We class Figure because he can be classed the mage and Azura because of King Garen. I don't, sorry, I'm on subreddit for my info. I'm not too sure, like, the only info we can get from, for me, is FEH. Like, it would be pretty, like, it would be a big boo for us to, of course, you know, get info, or help get info. I'm just waiting for the Twitter to start leaking. I mean, we have pretty much all night. We're gonna be streaming until, whatever her name is, comes out. The... Why can't I think of her name? Guunthra. Guunthra. I think that's what it is. I keep saying it being with an M, and it's not working too well. But like I said, what are you doing, game? Azura has Earth things. What are you doing? Fire Emblem Heroes, man. This. Thank you. I'm gonna do more gameplay. Azura has Earth things? What? Like, where are you getting this info? Like, leak. I'm reading links. It's like, where? Where? Anyway, let's go to Fire Emblem Leaks subreddit. I don't usually use the subreddit or Reddits, so Fire Emblem Fans Unite Reddit. We'll see if this is it. I don't think this is the correct place. Can you give us a link? Fire Emblem Heroes. Let's try this. Oh, and here. That's a pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Until girl Japanese Guunthra comes out, Guunthra get plus percentage defense with dance is used. Huh. Tempest Troll was official to loot the meta. What? The FEH subreddit. I mean, that's what I'm trying to find. I think this might be it then. Come on, stop lagging. Let's try that. Oh! No! I think that's what it is right there. Or is that not? That's just... Okay. Let's see what this gives us. That, my friend, is pretty convincing. That is pretty convincing. Let's compare the two and see for ourselves. So... who's calling this late at night? What? Anyway, we'll keep that up. Who's calling? Oh. Just a sec, guys. I need to talk to someone. I need to. I can't buzz the dude. Okay, we're back. We're back. Okay, so go to new. What? No, that's not it. Fuck that. Fire Emblem Heroes sub Reddit. Anyway, comparing the two, it makes sense. That is Takumi. I mean, then again, it might not be. But it looks like it. Yeah, that makes sense. Takumi a dancer? That could be possible. Is there a flying unit is playing what? No. No. 5 minutes ago. Stats. Oh. Oh boy. You guys want to know all the characters? Oh boy! Oh boy, so we already got all the info out just like that. Yeah, I noticed that too. Well, that's not working. That one's gone, but let's wait here. Okay, come on. Oh, God. Glorious. Okay, so let's go over them, because this is probably gonna be it. Two sources we already figured out. It's, of course, Takumi and Azura. Lex is male Corrin, which we did thought of, but Camilla? Guunthra has way less res than I anticipated. We might as well look at Guunthra too, but let's continue on with the Prince of Soup Takumi, a dagger unit. Of course, 34 attack is actually the highest attack of all daggers. This is the third highest attack. 34 speed, interesting, not the best, but can work. 17 defense and 27 resistance. Takumi doesn't look interesting. Takumi at this moment in time, stat-wise, does not look interesting, but we will see. Azura, the celebratory spirit, green axe unit. That's also flyer. Sword flyer. Oh gosh. Okay. Attack 30. Not the best. Not the best. 35 speed is decent. 22 defense and 26 res. Interesting. But being a flyer buffs, so she may be best. We still have to look through. Corrin. Okay, this Corrin's interesting already. Already interesting. 37 is okay. It's kind of normal. Normal for archers. 32 attack could be better, but normal. 30 speed. He's not gonna be Bright Cordy anytime soon. They learned from that. But 34 defense. Gucci. 18 resistance though could be better. Could be really better. But 34 defense is really Gucci. Close defense, Corrin is probably gonna be a thing. And Camilla, being a sword flyer. 33, this is gonna be flyer buffs. I think actually she's gonna be better. Because she has more attack. No, yeah, she's gonna be more... What? Wait. Camilla actually has better stats than Azura. So she has 3 more health, 3 more attack, neutral speed. What? Okay, so 9 more defense, but does have 3 minus res. But overall, she has better stats than Azura. But is she a dancer? That's the interesting question. If she's a dancer, none of them except Camilla look enticing. Honestly, it's really up to their skills. Yes, that is true. Out of all of them, he's gonna be the what's it called? What's usually called? Pity Breaker. He's gonna be the Pity Breaker. Azura Axe has Fire Sweep effect apparently. That could work. Out of all of them, I feel like Corrin could be interesting. 34 defense is a lot, so that could work. Camilla, I think, out of all of them, is really decent. It is. It's funny, they just released the info and then it's like everything's out there. It's like, yeah, good one, IS. You can't keep things locked in. But, there you go. Ooh, interesting. Now I'm like, I don't really think... We'll see. I want to see. Can we get any more info for Guunthra? No? Okay, so this is the attack. Interesting. It's probably not gonna be long, but we'll see. Actually, this is... She may get the kick. Okay, yeah, they definitely get the kick. Okay. Takumi. His normal attack. So it seems like he's floating petals. I think is gonna be like his attack. His special. And his injured. Interesting. So it's gonna be like some kind of petal or like whatever those are. I think that's like bread or something. I don't know. Corn bow plus corn. I think that's gonna be the thing. Okay, so now Azura. Okay, paddle-like. I like that special. I like that. Ooh. I kind of saw what they did there. I see that the whole leg to the side thing. And the shirt going down. I see you, IS. But like I theorized, it is going to be the top thing of her head. And that will be, of course, her hair going to a tip. And it's... Now, right here. This is exactly it. This is the horn thing from the head and then the hair. Right here. Yeah. So that pretty much solidifies it. Her injured with the X. And she is a Pegasus Knight. Corn with the corn bow. I like it though. Interesting. Special, the whole light beam. Okay. I mean, I've been going for the golden corn, so this is gonna be golden corn emblem. Injured art is just him being surprised, and whatever the Thanon is raised falls all everywhere. Gates a little tavern, but okay. That's like the face of holy shit, a nuke's coming towards me. And Guunthra. Okay. This is, I guess, the talking. Tons of it. So this is her attack. Yeah, Camel's like, what? He's like, wait, what the heck did I just come across? Well, my friend, you just came across a lot of data mine stuff. This is her special. Interesting. Her injured. A lady. That whole lady thing. I like it. It's interesting. A lot tethered in the legs, of course. Not bad. The lady. If I had a camera, I would do the lady thing. Camera Thought Sword Plus. Anyway, that's whatever her name is, I can't think of it again. Then of course, Corrin. Bocorn. We don't know much about Bocorn. Azura, which has a fire sweep effect by the sounds of it. Which we did suspect it was because of the hair and the thing on the top. Takumi, which is a dagger unit that's, I think, stat-wise is not the best. And of course, the hotness herself that I may actually go for, Camilla. She's actually the best unit stat-wise at this moment in time. She's also a flyer. She actually uses her Wyvern. There's also stats out there. We probably could go back to it. I like the art, though. Where can I find this? In the Fire Emblem Heroes subreddit. Go to the subreddit, then go all the way to the top and hit the new. And it should pretty much be there. Just make sure you go through it. Dynamite info. I need to find the stats of Gasuma, or whatever it is. Can't find hits that Azura is a dancer. Neither can I. But we're gonna go over the stats again. Where are loads? So, of course, Takumi, compared to all of them, the highest speed tie goes to Camilla and Azura, both flyers at 35 speed, but Camilla has more attack, more health, and more defense at a staggering 38, but not as much resistance compared to Azura, which supposedly has a fire sweep axe effect. It's interesting. Health of 37, attack 30, which is kinda low. 35 speed's what her neutral speed is. 22 defense is on the low side. Same, like, her resistance being one less of Takumi is kinda decent, 26, but 22 defense is not. So be careful of any sword units that have high attack. So probably Ike is the one unit you don't want to face in this certain situation. Corrin is interesting. I would say be the most interesting character out of the bunch. Being that he has a staggering 34 defense. Which is a lot. Let's see what this is. Because a little friend, a little bird helped me find something. Datamined archives. So New Year's banner. Really? So they put them with. Okay. Let's go to. So there's crests. Okay. There's a lot of stuff. Holy cow. We're gonna be here for days. Unit stats. Okay, we have Guunthra. Okay, so Guunthra, you look horrendous. What in the really? Ah yes, you're trying to get a new legendary hero that everyone's gonna use, and yet you do this bad? I mean, yes, of course, Emblem both, but seriously, that in itself, like, Res by the looks of it is not as good as I thought it was gonna be. But surprisingly, I would say your speed is bad too. 37 health is meh. I mean, that's kind of low side actually. 31 attack, not good, not good. 33 speed, it can work. It can work. Plus speed gets you 36, so it can work. Have we gotten any seasonal sword units? I don't think so yet. Anyway, 19 defense makes sense, but 25 resistance? Stat-wise, the seasonal units are decent, but Guunthra, I am hoping she's free. Like, at this point, I hope she's free, because that right there, not the best of stats defensive-wise. Her speed is kind of meh, could be better, and her attack is actually kind of low. I mean, compared to other units, it's kind of low. With a legendary weapon, so 14, that's literally 46 attack with a legendary weapon. Because fun fact, legendary weapons for mages is actually 14. Guunthra is actually pretty underwhelming. Yeah. Guunthra is really underwhelming. Like, I thought she was gonna at least be decent in the res department. They really botched up her stats. Of what we know from her skills, I don't think it's worth. I feel like you want to use Freind more than Guunthra. Like, Guunthra I may never use. I know, of course, use her, yes. We'll just have to figure out what her stats go. I was expecting DJ levels in res at least, yeah. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. Were they thinking that the skills are gonna be too good? Like, do they think legendary heroes need to have not good stats and interesting skills? Because sometimes stats can break a character in the meta. And compared to the seasonal units, they're not the... Compared to them, she's not anywhere compared. Because all these units, I mean, yes, speed-wise is decent or close around, but they have more defense than Guunthra. And more attack, too. Like, stat-wise, compared to Takumi for being a dagger unit. If you compare them, 3 more speed, 3 more health, 3 more attack on this side, 1 more speed, more than 2 defense on here, but more 2 resistance. I'd say Takumi is better just because he has more resistance. I mean, yes, speed does help factor in too. Azura, I mean, compared to all these characters, I think if you had to choose one of these 5, just to say which one of these 5s you want, I would go with Camilla. Like, out of all of them, Camilla is not just because she looks good, but because she may be a viable, stat-wise, a character. Decent speed being a flyer. Same thing with Azura. Like, Azura and both Camilla and Azura may be useful out of all of them. But I would say Camilla's more because she has more attack and more defense because she's a sword. And fun fact, almost all Camilla versions actually have really decent defense stat, funny enough. Resistance could be a little bit better, but of course Azura has more, and what you need to worry about resistance all that much, no. But I don't mind. It could be better. I think Guunthra could be a lot better. They botched it up real bad. It's hard to say when we're gonna get a new healer. Crests, more Tempest Trials quests, Happy New Year prologue, Infantry Master crest, Anna crest, Ephraim Erica Bound Hero Battles coming back, and Voting Gauntlet. So we're getting a Voting Gauntlet. Can we look at this? Okay. I don't know where to go from here. I don't know what's new in this, but there's probably something that I'm not seeing. But anyway. New maps, of course. I think this is gonna be the... I think we're gonna get a Tempest Trial from this. That right there is dope. Okay, the wind. Okay, Gucci. Interesting. So we're gonna still stay up for Guunthra. I don't know if it's gonna start soon or not, but we'll see. Maps and Misk. Is there anything else we need? Mine summary. So Arena, January crests, New Year's crests. Okay, okay. Happy New Year's crest. It's gonna be prologue. Interesting. So there's gonna be prologue maps from it. Infantry Master. Okay, so this is gonna be complete infantry. Gotcha. Anna. Bound Hero Battle. Without any team, clear with Erica. Okay. Okay. Voting Gauntlet. Another Voting Gauntlet. Takumi, I must admit, I feel somewhat out of place. Okay, so this is pretty much the text. I'll go over it. I don't want to do text. I don't want to get spoiled. Okay, interesting stuff. Out of all of this, I want some Camilla. I'm probably gonna go after her first, most of all. Yeah, I'm probably gonna save my orbs for it. So we'll take it, the New Year's banner. Now, I really do hope Guunthra is for free. That's like my only hope out of everything. Yeah, that's true. The thing about Guunthra is she's probably not gonna tank much. But here's the thing to think about Divas. If Reinhardt has the lowest amount of defense, she's gonna literally -6 attack. So, don't put any buffs on Reinhardt. Because if you're gonna do a horse emblem, the one unit that's probably gonna have the lowest amount of defense will probably be your best bet. Now, I don't think Reinhardt has the lowest amount of defense, that's speed, my bad. But still, if he gets hit with it, there's no horse emblem buffs. So take that in consideration. So, yeah, basically just take that in consideration. Well, I don't think we have gotten the skills yet. I keep it that, because that right there is quality content. Quality content. I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm actually gonna get some water. So enjoy the music, look at this lovely Camilla. I'll be back shortly. Yeah, I think so too. I think this is a sad. This is sad because but the thing about is she's gonna be used because of Freind attribute. That's the sad thing too. Is if you want Freind attribute, you're gonna have to use her. And I think they made it that way for a reason. Now whales could do the whale thing as they can, but I feel like it's not gonna work. So okay, well, interesting stuff tonight, guys. So let's hope that, in all honesty, that what we get is a free character. Now, if we don't, well, let's just say some heads are gonna work. Now, it's 11 PM UTC. What is it gonna be? Because what's gonna be... Where's that AM? So, maybe not. I'm not gonna stay up till 5 AM. But it's interesting stuff we've done. Out of all of them, I like, to be honest with you guys, I'm surprised. Camilla is pretty much looking up to be the best character you want to get. And not just by stats, by other means. And no, there ain't a third melon. Never mind, Guunthra is alright. With her normal tune, Cecilia has 3 more defense and 1 more res. The other stats are good. True. Fire Sleep effect was a big fat lie that took the day. Defensive res plus 2 to allies within 2 spaces. Ah. So, drive effects. Interesting. I think that's gonna be decent. I think this banner is for Flyer Emblems. Divas. This, I think, is a way to push Flyer Emblem. Kind of the same thing for Armor Emblem that's been happening lately. It makes sense if it's Flyer Emblem because it would help greatly. You get extra stats for Fire Emblem buffs with it. It's not a bad idea. I see what they're trying to do with the whole Camilla and Azura Bizwiz. For both being flyers. Corrin being Archer, I don't know. I mean, 34 defense is really a lot for an Archer. but his resistance could be better. He's not like J. Cole with the Halloween version, but can work. It's kind of like Takumi, but better. Because he actually he has 3 more speed. Now I'm thinking about it. That's gonna be the problem with him. I don't think you should worry about speed. I think you need to use a guard bow. Unless he gets his own bow, you probably want to go for guard bow with this archer coin. I can already say that already, because you're gonna do. I bet close defense Sacred Seal, close counter would probably be the best 2 things you can put on this Milkhorn, with guard bow to that extra defense from range. I think, just by his stats, that alone is probably the best for him. Axura, I want to say Axura, but Flyzera, I'm just gonna say Flyzera, being a flyer with drive is gonna be interesting. If all of them gonna be having a drive effect, Camilla you probably want to go for. Second to go for is Azura. Third is Corrin, and then the fourth is Takumi. Takumi, because face it, his weapon's gonna have terrible might, and he's gonna get around 40 to 44 attack, and that in itself is heartbreaking. But he has somewhat decent speed. It could be better. Defense stats rise, lowest defense, but kind of decent res. I mean, 27 could be better, but he's kind of like, in a sense, I have a Klein look to this guy. Like he kind of reminds me of Klein in his stats. Except, you know, not being a bow. Klein has kind of decent defense. Takumi has a slaying dagger. It's the only one that doesn't have the same effect. True. Slaying dagger, is that the... It's not poison dagger. That's the plus cooldown. And that's not even good for him, because he doesn't really have a beneficial stat to work with. Unless you decide to give him some kind... Well, there's none. There's no speed one yet. Because that's only for AR. It's hard to say for Takumi. Takumi's not getting the best here. Arizura is the Freind name. I already guessed it. I was like, Arizura, you know, Arizura. I mean, you just put an IR in there and boom. Simple. It's funny because I said that and then like a few minutes later you catched on. Arizura, the puns. But interesting. And then last but not least, why? Yes, I know what you're trying to say. I think personally they're trying to slow down Wales. Tigers get a big buff once refined. True. I don't know if these weapons get refined. That's the thing. If we don't know about Zura, Corrin, or Camilla, but I have a strange feeling that Takumi will. And you can go on from there. 40 through 44 attack depends upon his normal might of his weapon, if it's legendary or not, which is not. It's probably going to be like 8 or 10. With refined, probably go to 12. I'm guessing. That's my guesstimate. So I would say about 50, not 50, 46. Probably be the highest you can get to. Or maybe more if you decide to go for the attack. What I would do is like Klein, because it has almost the same stats as Klein actually. Takumi's attack and speed is the best among the top tier daggers, and itself helps negate his lack of defensive res. He'll be pretty good, it seems, yeah. Compared to other daggers, he's actually really decent. He has the speed trend, and he has like the top of the 3/4 at highest attack, except Except, I think, can't remember her name at the top of my list. Dagger waifu girl. It's not waifu. I have to remember her name. I'm looking through the list right now. Kagero. I think Kagero has ice attack, and then they're tied in second for Halloween Sakura, this Takumi, and Summer Frederick with attack. I'll probably go with plus speed. And stat-wise, I say that because I think this is almost the same for Klein. Like, Klein has higher resistance, but not great defenses. Can be good speed if it's plus. And his attack is actually decent as is. Like, I can see a little bit of a glass cannon effect for Takumi. I can already see that. Actually going to raise the DP decibel volume a little bit. Let's see how well it works. But out of all the characters, Takumi, actually thinking about it now, can be actually a decent dagger unit. Azura, Air Azura, it could be really decent with Flyer Emblem. Same thing with Camilla. Like, all these units can be pretty decent by looks of their stats alone. Corrin, 34 defense is really good. Now, his speed's not the best, but I feel like they want to make him tanky. Like, that's the feeling I get for this Corrin. So, stats, I will probably go for either plus attack, defense, or resistance. Probably resistance, just so it can help out, maybe. Probably attack, actually. Attack's probably the best, to be honest. Second best will probably resistance. Third best would be defense. You don't need to increase that much defense. Probably go with Bonfire / Ignis. Go for Slain Edge or Guard Bow. There you go. Gold Corrin, Bow Corrin in the future. Nailed it. I think that's gonna be the best build, if I ever get him. Like, here's the thing, with all these characters, am I actually gonna be able to get one of them with somebody? It's hard to say. I just have to count my blessings that I do. Because they're actually really decent. And we're getting new maps too. With this and Guunthra, or whatever her name is. Probably should do one more auto battle, and then I think that probably would call it quits. Interesting stuff. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna actually talk to Camo. Actually do. Whenever I talk to Camo, I'll probably talk to him later about being an info broker. Anyway, that's a little inside thing. Because Camo likes to help do info. Let me do that. Anyway, so yeah, we'll put that up again just for you guys to see. Admire, we'll... Does that go in? It kinda does, Oh. Let's do it again. Anyway, you should be able to see all the stats. Anyway, I need to look at something again. I actually wanted to look at it. This. There you go. So yeah, I feel like out of all these, you should go after Camilla, Sword Flyer. Second, Azura. Third is a tie from Takumi and Corrin. Corrin having 34 defense is really Gucci, but Takumi actually has really decent attack and speed for being a no dagger. I'm kind of curious, how's Nim doing? Huh. Anyway, just check it. What are you gonna do with your orbs? Oh, Camo. I'm actually thinking about adding you as an info broker and putting all the info that you have into the FEH news. How do you think about that, Camo? Because I know you got that stuff covered for Fire Emblem just in general. I may do that. I'm gonna do that while you talk to Divas. So yet again, interesting. I would go with Camilla first. I would say both Azura and Camilla are the best. Just because they're both flyers, and they actually have really decent stats. Second, we'll probably, you know what? After those two, I'll probably go for Corrin, just because of his great 34 defense. Then Takumi, and then she's not in the banner. She's worth this. Don't worry about her. Be sure that she's free, and if she's not, Wyatt, she's not worth it. Not worth summoning. But I'm not saying you can't summon. I would actually advise you to summon from the legendary banner if you need to. I think best honest opinion, go for it if certain characters that you want. Anyway, Camo, I just made you into a info broker. Info broker. So now you should be able to, of course, put in new recent info for the FEH news. I hope that you help with whatever the name is. I can't think of it at the moment. So, yeah. Guunthra. Talking about Guunthra for now. Not the best. Sadly. Okay, so my thought process, what they're saying, Azura has to compete with Camilla, Minerva, and Shirshe. Yes. She kinds has to be a dancer to be special. I feel like out of all of them, Camilla is probably almost the best, or be the best. We'll have to see on her weapon. I bet you Camilla will be for sure fighting in place with Alencia. That I can tell you is gonna happen. But Azura, on the other hand, fighting against Minerva or Shirshe, out of all the possibilities, I might not go after Azura. Just because I already have Minerva with plus speed. So I think she gets like 42 speed without buffs. So I'm not probably gonna go after Azura. Like you said, she needs to be unique, or something unique to her, for her to want to be summoned. Anyway, I might as well do this. There you go, so you can see a little bit more of Camilla's portrait. We already seen their looks. Camilla, really good looking art. I say all the characters' art is actually really decent in this one. What do I wanted to do? Nothing else. I'm still, fun fact, I'm gonna go to Fire Emblem Heroes layout if it's gonna work. Yeah, we're still farming the Tempest Jaws at this moment in time. I've been auto-battling, I'm already at 65k. Anyway. Arizura. Well, I plan to do the TT, new chapter, new prologue, new day orbs, quest, and other. I might as well save up orbs to summon for Camilla. That's my goal. Don't know about you. Inferno has already got it. Dope. Okay, is there anything else to talk about? Well, I spent like $180 to the New Year's banner. I'll spend. Yeah, if I had the money, I probably wouldn't spend that much. But I would probably spend to just get Camilla. Like, out of all of these, I feel like I do need a red flyer. Like, I'm thinking about all the red flyers I have. I have Minerva, Sheer Shape plus 10, Naui. I have Naui, and I think she could be better than Naui. She's plus speed minus res, if you're wondering about Naui. Though we'll see. If they have drive weapons, I think that in itself is going to be interesting too, if that's true. Let's actually check to see what weapons they have, because they don't show. New unit stats, state of mind, assets? Oh, they don't have it yet. But we might as well go through all the pictures. Oh. I think that will basically do it. So, just to go through the arts, might as well, if it does that. Oh, not what I wanted. But okay. Okay, it's kind of glitching out on me. Anyway, again, we'll go through the look, the apparel, injured, normal, special. Again, just for those guys that want to see it. I'm kind of curious. I have 42 orbs at this moment in time. Gonna relaunch it and see what's popping locked. So this is normal, of course, Camilla. Her attack. I noticed that her sword is, of course, pipes, and she's using it as a handle right here. Looking mighty fine. Her special, flowers all around. Not bad. Goes from here, then all the way up to here. I think that's how it looks. Yeah, it does. Then her injured. The leg tear and everything. Then of course everything else, blah blah blah. In game assets. And Takumi, which I'm not too sure on what this is. Probably could figure it out if I actually researched it. His normal attack. His special. I actually kind of like the blue. It looks festive. But I think it is the point of it. And his injured definitely is injured. His in-game, his assets, his weapon, his chibi look too as well. So there might be something unique for his animation. The Arizura. Her normal, her special, which again looks very festive. She's pleasantly happy. Just to show you again, This right here is the hair. I don't have it open yet for the shadow, but this is of course the top part. Like if you look at the hair and the top part for the spoiler, that you can pretty much tell that it's Azura that they show us. Then her is injured. She looks pretty mighty fine too. Being that, of course, she actually gets an X. I think that that's like the most oddest detail. Is literally like an X on her cheek. Like, what? Did they, like literally someone just like do an X? Or it's so fast? And of course, teared a lot for her leg, and a little bit of movement from her shoulder. It looks like it was teared through here on the one side. Pretty much a tearing mess. Her in game and battle. I'm not getting notifications. I don't know then. But there's the X again, which is kind of odd. I don't know why. Hey, welcome to the stream, Definitive. And then this does prove that she's a flyer. Then I think the flyer back and tail. And then Cornbow. His normal attack. His special. That one, there's a better one out there than this one. Sexy and I know it. Anyway, and is of course injured. He loses his pouch or tablet thing on his waist, and just a few scratches and tears. But I like his surprise look. This in-game, that right there is a meme in itself. Right there. That is a surprised look. And this is what you put in the meme to be continued. The favorite JoJo meme at the very end. To be continued. Whatever it is. Like that's like a perfect picture. Anyway, his assets, chibi look, his first cape, and his chibi form. And then the one and only, the worst legendary hero by far, was "What the heck are you doing, IS?" kind of saying. Guunthra, can't say her name correctly, because Guunthra, there it is. I have to remember the U's and then the TH, then RA. Guunthra. Being a different language, it's hard to remember the name. Just her in-game text, which I think she might be free. Then her battle, you know, interesting. A magic attack. Her special, pretty darn nuts. Gets more intense. And then, I'm a lady. Look, I'm gonna keep doing that for this character. I'm a lady. The whole hand on her chest, or like collar. I'm a lady. And a little bit of tearage. Kind of normal. And you can tell it from here with the arm. I'm a lady. I'm a lady. kind of deal. It's kind of fun. Anyway, and I think that's pretty much it for art. This is just her horse and chibi look, the tail end, and I think it just recycles. Yep. And I don't really see anything else. Conversations. We don't know their weapons, which I really wish I knew. We'll refresh to see if anything's added. Dang, don't throw shade at Guunthra. Hey, I'm just saying. That pose, I'm a lady. You know? Okay, there's some. They already have a summon simulator. What? Is Guunthra even good? If you had to fucking game, out of all the questions to ask, that's what you have to say. I probably wouldn't say, but you know, art, maps, music. Okay. So we got the weapons. I think that's pretty much all of them. Okay, so Azura, Silver Spirit, and okay, Wave Voice. Okay, that's pretty much it. New weapons, Kadomatsu. Grants defensive resistance during combat to allies within 2 spaces. Okay. Kodomatsu Plus. Grants defensive resistance plus 2 during combat to allies within 2 spaces. So this is not a this is a what is it? I just said it, the drive skills. The Hagota grants defensive resistance plus 2. Again? Are these all different defensive resistance? Oh. The Hamaya grants defense and resistance plus 2. And the Kogami Mochi accelerates special trigger by 1. So it's a killer blow after combat. If unit attacked, inflicts defense and resistance minus 5 on target and foes within 2 spaces. So after combat, if unit attacked, okay. Komachi Machi plus, same thing. After combat, it basically minus 7 instead of 5. Adult stream? No, I didn't want to say it, but come on, Definitive. I know. You have a something for a certain character, but you know, not yet. So new skills: Spur Defense Bond. Okay, Speeding Defense. I'll take it. Earth Dance. If Sing or Dance is used, grants. There is a dancer, but who is it? Earth Dance 3. What's dancer? Who's the dancer? I'm guessing it's Azura. Now, if it is true, and Azura is a dancer, would she could get Earth Boost 3? And you guys are talking about Legion and Surtur. Guys, come on. I know you like Legion and Surtur, but come on. They're not worth it. Anyway. No, Klein is worth it. I'm just kidding. No. Okay, so talking about it. She's probably a dancer. I can already say if there's Earth Bruce 3, she's probably the one that has it. And she's probably the one that's a dancer. So she's gonna be unique in the sense that you probably use her instead of your other green because she has Earth Bruce 3 and she's gonna be a dancer. The evidence to back that up is she is the only character that can dance. And there is, where is it? Earth Dance 3, which is a new skill to be in the game. As Azura is the dancer. That's what I thought. Azura. So it's gonna be interesting. Flying dancer. Yep. And because of that, and things get spicy. Of course, I feel like that flyer emblem is gonna now be even used more, just because of Azura. I don't say things in chat is for a reason. We get more paralog maps, and we get a Bound Hero Battle R and L. Raven and Lachesis? Who are the characters? I can't think of them at the moment. It could be Raven and the... can't remember his name. Could be that. We'll have to see. Is there anything else to note? There's, of course, Erica and Ifram coming back. Wait, are we allowed to be spicy? What are the stream rules? We haven't made any official ones yet. I mean, keep it nice. Like, you can say stuff like that, but don't be too much. Like, I don't know, you can say, like, the T word, you could say, the F word, but keep it fancy and nice. I don't like Earth Dance. Gale was better. But, you know, I mean, it's plus defense, and it's a dance, so, I mean, you probably take it anyway, just because it's extra stats. But I feel like Axura does better job at stats than Airzura. But then again, it's Airzura. It's a flyer. Probably a lot more people are going to use her now. So then this is all the text. So, what do you guys think? Who are you gonna go after? So what we figured out from today is we have 2 flyers. So let's go through. Excuse me. Let's go through from the beginning. Guunthra, not the best. Sia defensive. Sia. Guunthra, a horse emblem character. Could, in a sense, kinda be decent. Her stats, yet to say no. Let's just say that. She's underwhelming. Takumi, a decent dagger unit that has a killer weapon. Airzura, a dancer flyer unit that could very well, you know, change your place of one of the 2 probably green flyers that you have. Probably gonna change it with either Shirshay, more than likely, because I feel like Minerva does a lot better job. Corin, being the 34 defense archer. Hey, welcome to the stream. This is Zaklib Zanem. And I guess he's gonna be good close counter unit. That's my feeling of how this Corin's gonna go. Probably go with either slaying bow or guard bow. I'd probably go for like either close defense or something along the lines of that, just to be a lot more tankier with close counter, and then go for plus attack. That's what I'll probably do for Corn. And then the lovely, but probably the best stat-wise. I mean, we just figured out all the weapons. The weapons are gonna be, Camilla from Azura is gonna be drive, defense, and speed, while Takumi has slaying, dagger, and Guunthra is Guunthra. But going back to Camilla, not bad stats for a red flyer. Could replace Alicia if it wasn't for the fact that she has a brave sword, a better version. Camilla, Azura, the rest, pretty much. I would say Azura. I would say Camilla, Azura, Corn, then Takumi. And Takumi, even being the last one, is really good for stat-wise. Attack-wise, we'll have to see from there. But this is pretty much what we have. All 3 weapons are going to be defense and res, while the Kagami Machi, which I think is going to be Takumi's, is probably going to be the weapon for him, which is going to be interesting. Unless it's not. we have to see which one's which for who. Until we do that, we'll, I guess, say that it's probably gonna be Takumi that gets the Kogami Mochi. And then skills, there's one of them that has spurred speed / defense bond 3. I'm not too sure who. I'm guessing it's gonna be either, if it's gonna be Corrin's gonna be actually really good. If it's gonna be Camilla, she may be good. I don't think it's gonna be Arizura. I don't think it's gonna be Arizura at all. I don't think it is. I think it's gonna be Camilla or Corrin. Either or. And then Earth Dance is gonna be Arizura. And then pretty much everything there. All we do know is that there's another Bound Hero battle, which is R and L, which I don't know what that is. And a Bound Hero battle for Erica and Ifram, which are coming back. So, yeah, there's interesting stuff coming. So much to talk about. Summon Simulator. Well, I guess it's probably gonna be simple. Since there's already a Summon Simulator, might as well. You know what, just randomly do the Summon Simulator, summon once, get Alencia. Yeah, you're pretty much not gonna get anything. Yeah. It's probably gonna be for a whole month. That's my guess. I'm kind of curious. Could I get anything? I mean, New Year Corn. I mean, if I was that lucky enough to get multiple 5 stars, I'd probably keep summoning. I'm just seeing how long it takes before I actually get. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah, I can skip the New Year banner. The January New Year banner is gonna be really good. Yeah. Oh, the J banner? I mean, we'll have to see what they decide to do. Wow, I'm not even getting lucky enough to get at least one of the characters. I have not gotten Camilla yet, which is funny. I have actually been getting Alencia. I mean, then again, if I actually got one of them, I'll be content. I do need Tsubakis. That's something else we gotta know. See, if I was lucky enough, I think that was like how many times I've done that? If that was like, I think that was over 10. Like 1/10 chance that the first 5 orbs is gonna actually be Camilla. Anyway, I don't know. I don't think there's really nothing else to talk about out of everything from this. I mean, everything's leaked. Guunthra's not the best. And the New Year's characters are actually really decent. And their attack, their weapons, I mean, they're not the best. So I guess take that as you will. So, question. Will I summon from the Legendary Hero banner? I probably won't. Unless Guunthra is not, let's say, free and we don't get her, which would be the worst case scenario. I might not still even. Because Guunthra is not good. Like, I think she's better off to be free. Even with her skills, they don't work well. So, what I would say is probably save your orbs. The legendary hero, yes, is 8%, but the characters you get is not as best as it can be. Red is probably the only one you would try to summon from, sadly. Like, if I did my free summon with all the info I've gotten from Guunthra, I don't think it's worth trying to do the free summon on green. I would say go for the free summon on red. Full on. I used to say green, but go for red. Unless Guunthra is not for free, then go for green. But if she is for free, you can get through the map, go for it. And this banner, of course, the New Year's banner, of course, I'm going to be summoning on it full on. I will. And I will see by then how much orbs I have obtained. Now, talking about Winter's Envoy, would you summon from the Winter's Envoy or this? If you had 0% on both, I probably would save your banner. Save your orbs for the New Year's banner. That's my honest opinion. Then again, I think this is good for Flyer Emblem too. Like, if you need Flyer Emblem characters, I think this is like the banner for you. Corrin is interesting, Takumi is interesting. Go for the waifus, they're good. You don't think she'll be free? We'll have to see. If she's not, then I think that's bad for IS. But then again, it's not worth getting her, sadly. I think this is like the first time where I actually say, for the character, don't go for them. And that's not good to hear. For most of you guys, probably. Anyway, I'll probably go for the New Year's banner. I will try for the Winter's Envoy, but if I did it now, I wouldn't have enough orbs to try again, because it'd be like a few days from now will end. I think it'd be better off just to save for the next banner. So, and it's also going to be for a month too, my guesstimate. So, I probably would go for the New Year's banner. For right now, like, unless you really need armor units, I don't. I mean, it would be nice to get some of the new ones, but I can chill and raid. Anyway, I think that'd be pretty much it. I'm kind of running out of steam. It's like almost 12. Like, I would have raided for this banner of sorts, like the Guunthra banner, legendary banner. Probably won't make a video of summoning. I probably won't do it on stream. I mean, you can watch some other people. I'm probably not gonna do it, but I will for sure for the New Year's banner. That is for certain. Just orbs wise, I can't. It's too short too. There's really no point in trying to. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I don't think there's anything else to talk about. Okay, so, what I want to know from you guys, what do you guys think about this New Year's banners and these special characters soon to come out? Do you think they're gonna change the meta? Do you think they're worth summoning for? In my honest opinion, I think they're interesting characters. We don't know the 4 skills. I think they're gonna be interesting to summon for. I think it's gonna be a big boon for Flyer Emblem. I personally do believe. And you know as well. I mean, you already saw this. We're probably gonna go to some over here. Some Fire Emblem heroes. Come on, computer. If it is lagging a lot, I am sorry. It's probably the computer like, hey, time to stop. Can't handle this much. Okay, yeah, pretty much everyone is probably done streaming of it. I don't think I continue on. I think I'm at like the end, the peak. Well, I think that's pretty much it for today. Actually, hey Zekap, I'm gonna chill over here for a little bit. Okay, I mean, I'm planning on stopping the stream. If you haven't heard already, Swift, I mean, I guess Nim kind of went over it. This. Hey, welcome to the stream, Henry. This right now is Falsifiers. Last one, I wasn't paying attention. So, if you guys haven't seen the new heroes yet, I guess I might as well talk about them just one more time. So, before we end the stream, all of these characters you probably should go for with their stats, weapons, equipment that we figured out. Go for Camilla first, then Azura, then for Corrin, and then Takumi. Guunthra, not the best, very bad. Azura being a dancer. Yeah, it's laggy. I mean, it's just not. I think that's just chat laggy too. It's now better. Hopefully, it's now better. Okay, good night. It should be fine now. Yeah, I think it just had to take a while. But we might as well talk about it. Let's actually update some things. Okay, so let's talk about it. Azura, dancer, flyer, interesting, probably going to be used. You know, Camilla, she's going to be really decent red sword unit that could possibly fight Alicia in competition. Corrin, being that he has 34 defense, probably the best, not the best, but a decent candidate for a close counter. Probably go for a guard bow or slaying bow with bonfire / Ignis. Probably that kind of strat with Corrin, the golden Corrin bow. And Takumi, interesting speed and attack for Dagger Takumi. It's kind of like same attack as Halloween Sakura and Summer Frederick. Not the highest attack, sadly. That goes to Kagero. Speed, on the other hand, he's plus speed would go far for our good old friend Takumi. And that's pretty much it from the characters. Just as evidence for you guys that Azura, the flying Zura, is a dancer, is with the new skills added in. There's gonna be a Earth Dance 3, Sing, basically, or sing or dance grants defense +5 to the target. The only one that makes the most sense with dancing is, of course, Azura. If you haven't looked at the pictures yet, normal Camilla, her attack, special, injured, I like Camilla the most. Normal, blah 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 blah. Takumi. I mean, you can probably find this on your own, but we'll just go over it again for all those that haven't joined in. Azura, which is the one of the two that was in the teaser. Same thing with Takumi. And Corn. And if you're really curious, Guunthra 2, the I'm a lady. Guunthra. And Guunthra stat-wise is under. Okay, I think that's pretty much it for today's stream. I'll end it here. If you guys enjoyed today's live stream, of course, make sure to leave a like or subscribe / follow. I wasn't planning on probably staying up this way. 89 with 34 defense base. Yeah, pretty much. It's gonna be interesting how things get with Flyer Emblem after this banner. But I will, of course, summon from this banner and not the Legendary Heroes event. I just hope that Guunthra is for free, and only free because I think she deserves to just be free. She's not worth summoning for, sadly. Though she's a lady. And from there on, Discord. If you guys want to join Discord, go ahead. We've been trying to go for updates for both Fire Emblem and Sword Art Online. Like, people will use that over rings. We'll see. Anyway, Discord. Pretty much everything's there for Fire Emblem Heroes. Rate my builds if you want to have people rate your builds. It's an interesting, good place to learn. Probably some new skills you probably give to your character, new insights. Same thing for friend codes. I just recently added that in. Updates again, and other things like Pokemon, general talk. I think that's pretty much it. I thought there's more that I could add in the future. It just all depends upon the community then. But there's Discord. If you want to support me, there's Patreon. And that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it now. It's